Hello everyone, my name is Mohammed Bekzadeh and I wish you have a great day. Guys, today I'm with you by the second session of Minitab software training. Today I would like to talk to you about the second part of the Pareto chart and graphical analysis in the first part. So, guys, please pay attention. Sometimes our data they are not numerical. For instance, let me give you an example. Imagine I have a company that they work in 3 shifts during the week and weekend. I'm so curious to know that in which shift I have the highest rate of the base. So I ask my manager or supervisor of the production line to give me some information about the day, per day. For instance, in each day, in which shift we have the highest rate of the base. I would receive them and enter in the Minitab. For instance, the first day, at the night shift, I have the highest rate of the base. In the second day, at the night shift, I had the highest rate of the base. And the third day, at the morning, I had the highest rate of the base. So I enter specific informations. I have the rate of the, I have the some specific shift, which I had highest rate of the waste and the time, it's time. It was the weekend or during the week. Now, I want to analyze this information by the Pareto chart. So, this is the question. Firstly, I need to click on the Stat, Quality Tools, and Pareto chart. We see the chart of the, we need to fill the information. In the part of the defect or attribute data in, we need to enter the column of highest rate of waste in each shift. But we don't have a frequencies in this information. We don't have a numerical information. So, but we have a category which specify each shift it was whether during the week or at the weekend. We need to put that column in this part by the variables. I specify its name by the time, by the name of time, and put that column in this part by the variable. In the part of the option, you are able to write the name of the x-axis or y-axis or specify a name for the title of your chart. So, I okay it? No, I have a 2 diagram. One of them is for the during the week and another one is for the weekend. As we can see, for the during the week, in the evening shift, I have the lowest rate of the waste, but morning I have the highest rate. So I need to consider what's the reason of the highest rate at the morning. What's wrong? It seems that something is problem. So I need to fix it. And after that, I know that I need to focus on the night shift because after the morning, night has the highest rate of the waste and fix it. But for the weekend, as we can see, at evening and morning shift, we don't have a problem. It has the lowest rate of the waste, but the night shift, something is wrong. I need to find the root of waste at the night shift and fix it. So as you can see, we didn't have any numerical information, but we could analyze data again. The second part of this video is about graphical analysis. Dear friend, graphical analysis is so important tool in the Minitab. It consists more than 20 charts. Although we don't want to talk about all of them, we just select the most important one and talk about them. The first one is the scatter plot. Usually, we use the scatter plot to understand there is any connections between two variables or not. For instance, let me explain in an example. In one project, we target a country and specify CO2 or CO2 emission per year and the rate of GDP in that country too. We measured these two variables for several years. And now we want to know that if there is a connection between CO2 emission and GDP. So in this condition, in this situation, we use the scatter plot. So on the top of a graph, we select the scatter plot. As you can see, we have different type of scatter plot. But for two variables, the most important one is the simple and with regression. Please pay attention. Both of them can be filled by the same way. So I assume that CO2 emission is independent variable and GDP is the dependent variable. And select them in each part and OK. So you can see the left side is the simple one, the right side is with the regression line. By the regression line, we can understand it better. We can say that there is a positive relation between two variables. There is a medium relation between two variables. It's not weak, it's not strong. As I explained in the last videos, a scatter plot helps us in the topic of the correlation and regression. By this chart, we can say that these two variables, they have a correlation with each other. And we can write the regression equation too. My dear friend, the second tool that plays a significant role in the quality engineering is the graphical summary. You know that when we receive a data and information, firstly, we need to specify some factors and statistic points, such as mean, average, standard deviation, median, and if or not or data follow normal pattern. So in this situation, we use graphical summary. One point, I mentioned one point that is important for us to know that our information or data follows a normal pattern. Why? Why it's important? My dear friend, if we want to define a test for a data, we need to know that they follow normal pattern or not. They follow normality or not. Because if they follow normal pattern, they have a specific test. If they don't, they have other tests. So it's so important for us to know it. Right now, we want to consider CO2 emission in the graphical analysis in the part of graphical summary. So in the part of variable, we select CO2 emission. We have another part, which is the by variables. In this part, we use when we have a mix of several gases in one column. And we want to get a different type of chart independently for each one. But here, we just have one type of the gas, CO2. or CO2 emission. So we just select this one and let it to be free or empty. So although according to this information, although mean and median cover each other, because our p-value is less than 0.05, so our data doesn't follow normal pattern. And also we have some information, some general information regarding to our data, such as median, standard deviation, variance, minimum and maximum, first quartile, third quartile, and also it shows us that which range of the mean is in the 95% of confidence interval, and which range of the median is in the 95% of confidence interval, and also which range of standard deviation is in the 95% of confidence interval. So I felt that for all of the process, at least at the first time, we need this basic information. So it's so important for us to draw graphical summary at the beginning of the project. Firstly, to receive some information such as mean, such as a standard deviation, median, and also it gives us information to know that if our data follow normal pattern or not. So it's important. So guys, today we talk about these two issues, second part of the Pareto chart and the first part of the graphical analysis. I hope that this session to be useful for you guys. Please let me know about your point of view, and I hope that you can find it useful. Thank you so much. Have a great day.